Ready? Pump yeah.
Want to get a close up?
Kissy!
Kissy time? I can't lean any further.
Kissy! Okay. Trying to stay warm?
Oh, it feels so good.
Wait, I should show what you're doing.
We haven't gotten our new HVAC whatever system running in here yet. So we're coming over to do our workouts, but this is the only heater we have. For whatever reason, it's actually warmer outside right now than it is in here. We need the sun to come out behind the clouds, from behind the clouds, and heat us up. So as you see, we have this glorious stander. Pretty intimidating piece of equipment, what with all the different joints and straps and all these bars and everything. It can be a lot, but it's a very useful tool for someone like me. Charisma is going to help me get in it. It has been a little while since I've used the stander. We'll see how this goes. There's definitely a chance that I might just pass out, but I made sure to have a hearty breakfast this morning. Hopefully my blood will be flowing enough to keep me conscious. We'll see.
Cole's able to like lower himself back to the ground if he needs to.
I don't know if you can see it, but that bar there is basically the jack. So once I get in it, we'll just pump it forward.
Yeah.
And then if I need to come down because I'm getting too lightheaded, I can push it backwards and that releases the pressure or whatever's in there. That keeps me up and brings me down.
I've used this machine a lot. I've just never used it with Cole, so. All right, let's get strapped in. Sliding board. This piece goes under the bootay so it doesn't slide from where you're coming from. What?
Bootay.
Bootay.
The bum.
But no. Okay, ready?
Transfers into this can be a little more challenging because of like all this stuff in the way. And I'm just so big already that my body can be cumbersome to deal with, but let's give it a shot.
Yep.
Here, right here.
Let me look at your Cole.
Am I good?
Yeah, you can go back.
I'm trying. Okay. All right, we're in. Here, let me put my head on that thing.
I didn't know what you were trying to do.
Oh, that was hard. Okay, go back. All right.
This is enough for me to fix your knee.
Yeah, so we're trying to swing this knee thing down because that's what holds my knee in place and lets my leg straighten and bear weight.
You're so long.
That was smooth.
That wasn't hard at all.
That wasn't hurtful.
Babe, sometimes I think Cole forgets that I worked as a tech, and so using machines like this is second nature to me. I've been doing transfers for a very long time, and I went to school for it. Get the other foot strapped in.
All of this equipment just to get someone to stand up. It's pretty wild.
Whoa, so we've never used this together, so it's gonna be cool to like stand next to you.
I gotta put these guards back in. We had to take these out for the transfer to get up. We gotta have them back, keep me in place.
All right, in there. Okay, now put your chest strap on.
Put my little training bra on.
I'm not a training bra. Like this. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is that wrong?
Yeah, this doesn't seem right.
Why did you say it? I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know how it looks on you. Never mind, I figured it out.
It's like second nature to her.
Seriously?
All right.
Strapped and trapped.
I think it might be time to go up.
How do you feel?
I feel good now. The ultimate test though is about to happen. Will I pass out?
Will you what?
Stay tuned.
You wanna start standing?
Yeah, here we go. Ugh. 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 Oh, and by the way, I have no tricep function. This might look like I'm using my triceps, but I guarantee you I cannot use my triceps. I can't reach up to reach the ceiling. I'm doing this by locking out my elbow and pushing through my shoulder.
So it's all shoulder, not triceps.
Slowly, but surely.
Well, if anything's gonna stop you from passing out is this exertion getting up there.
No. Arm's burning.
Is it?
Oh no.
What? You want me to do it?
I let it go back too far. I can't straighten my arm.
Here, let me do the rest.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Go. Keep going all the way. All the way.
Is it? You getting chills at all?
No. I'm spazzing though.
Just checking your knees. said what?
Can you pull my hips towards you a little bit?
Here?
Yep.
Is that better?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Lightheaded?
Do you?
Yeah.
You need to go down?
No. Can you pump my legs? Oh, much better. Oh, that's much better. Oh, the glider is nice because when I'm feeling lightheaded, we can move these, and it's enough that my legs start spasming. And when my legs start spasming, it helps shoot all that blood that's pooling in my legs back up to my head, so I can function.
Yeah, I checked my phone just now to keep track of how long he's in the stander. Our goal is to get him standing for 30 minutes straight, like without passing out, but I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pass out, it would have been now, like right away.
Why are you so short?
You think you'd pass out a little later?
You're so short.
I think you can do 30 minutes.
You're short.
Oh, I'm short. Oh, they said short. I was like, what? Wait, do you want me to be even with you? Stand next to you? I need something to stand on that's about that height.
Get that blood back in my head. Oh.
This is how tall we are to each other.
Yeah?
Yeah? I think. So let me take my shoes off. This is really helpful. Oh, I feel like that did not make a difference. Maybe these shoes aren't that high. Did it make a difference?
Yeah.
Did?
You little girl. You're a little girl.
Hey, I'm above average. I'm almost 5'7".
You're a little girl.
I'm a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Feel lightheaded?
I might need to take a break for a minute. See ya. This is way slower than I remember.
Go.
Alright, I can't do the rest. Come help me. Nice. Okay, we're back. Oh! Whoa!
How you feeling?
I was better when we were down. Alright, can you pump me?
Yeah?
Pump me up. Is this a workout for you too? Pumping the arms?
No.
Or we can work together.
There you go.
This thing is not tight. It needs to be way tighter.
It doesn't get tighter. Okay. How's that work?
Kind of works. But while we were here, we thought we'd address something that we've been seeing a bunch of on our channel. On a recent video, our quadriplegic 2-hour morning routine video, we've gotten a lot of new viewers. We've had a number of comments talking about how I'm not a quadriplegic, I'm a paraplegic because I can move my arms.
That's how you move your arms?
Yeah, that's how I move my arms. That's not how it works. Quadriplegia is any impairment in all 4 limbs, all right? So I have impairment in my legs, obviously, and I have impairment in my arms. I can't use my hands, I can't use my triceps like I mentioned earlier. I only have, part of my chest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your wrist too?
And wrist, yeah, I have that.
But you don't have the other way.
Oh yeah, so like I can go upwards, but I can't go that way.
Okay, I can't do this.
Does that make sense? I am a quadriplegic. Now in the spinal cord,
Quadriplegic.
I am.
Are you getting dizzy?
Maybe. I am a quadriplegic. In spinal cord injuries, any cervical injury makes you a quadriplegic. Cervical is your C1 through 8? 7.
So you have 7 cervical vertebrae, C1 through C7, and then you have 8 cervical spinal nerves. So C1 through C8. So that's why you can have a C8 spinal cord injury because it's affecting the C8 nerve.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anything cervical, you're a quadriplegic. Anything below that, you're a paraplegic. Technically, I wrote C4, C5, C6, and T1. But since I had cervical injuries, I am a quadriplegic. I promise. I'm not lying to anybody.
No.
We're not lying to anybody. Our whole idea is to try to educate people. So we wouldn't go about lying like that.
I think the issue is that with movies and television, anytime a quadriplegic is shown in cinema, they have really no function. Like, they use a sip and puff like Christopher Reeve, or like The Upside, he didn't have any upper body movement. So when they see someone who says they're quadriplegic with upper body movement, people are like, oh no, you're supposed to have no movement because Christopher Reeve was like that, or like what I've seen in the movies, they're like that. But it's just like, just because that's what you see in movies doesn't mean it's accurate. So I encourage people, if you question anything, just like do your research first before you like accuse people of lying, because we've been accused of like lying about Cole's level of injury, and it's like, no, we're not gonna lie about that. Like that's just not in us.
That's not what we do. I'm not even good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the talking is making it worse.
Really?
Yeah, see you later. Oh, blood.
You're silly. Anyways, what else do you want to talk about while we're standing?
Standing, oh, we need to talk about the health benefits.
So it's definitely good for your bones. Because Cole sits in his chair all day long, he has a higher risk of developing osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is basically just like the wear and tear, breakdown of bone. But yeah, so it's good for your bones, good for your joints.
It's good for the bone density. So when you put weight on your bones, they become strengthened. I knew a paraplegic who had bones so brittle that when his wife sat on his lap, his leg broke. So we don't want to get to that point. So doing things like this helps a lot with that. It's also really good for blood pressure too. Like I know I've been really lightheaded throughout this, but that's just because my body's not used to it. The more used to it becomes, the better my blood pressure will be. And that's great for like my regular day-to-day activities, just because I'm always lightheaded, I feel like, and I'm always moving my legs to make me spasm and get some blood back in my head. Like you've probably seen that in videos. So the better my blood pressure is, the less I would have to do stuff like that. So that's another reason why it's good.
I'm glad you're standing in here, and it's nice to be like on the same level as Cole. We don't do it often.
What's on your shirt? Did you slobber?
Ew, it's...
Oh my gosh.
So what? Whatever. We're gonna ignore that. That was it. We just wanted to show you guys Cole's standing frame and Cole standing, and I wanted to experience it since I haven't seen him standing in almost a year. So
this feels right. Looking down on the world.
Oh my gosh.
This is nice. I'm just kidding.
You're so weird.
But thanks for watching. Hope some questions may have been answered.
Yeah.
Or if you're curious about equipment like this, I hope you enjoyed the video.
Yep. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay positive. Do you want to roll over to the camera and slap?
Oh yeah, push me over there. Here I come.
I have to unlock it.
Can we do this before I pass out?
Yeah, are you gonna like it?
It's getting there. No, this way. Coming, we're coming. Here it come. No, it's got to be sideways, babe.
Oh.
Go sideways. All right, straight. Oh.
Just in case you missed it. All right, let's come back. You need to come down. You like it?